Hello, happy Sunday, and welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend so far, and I look forward to drawing with you again today. Just putting on my glove. Hold please. So, today is Lady Death. Right now, I am going through all the characters that I have drawn so far for Coffin Comics, and I am doing a little A5 watercolor painting of each one of them, and I'm taking them with me to Sworn Fest, which is happening this coming weekend. My goodness, I need to start thinking about packing, maybe, perhaps. Rob, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. We are snowed in here, not for real snowed in, but there's a lot of snow right now. So, warm clothes, warm tea, and fun arting. All right, and I did the Lady Satanis. I didn't finish it on live stream. I started really late last time, so oops. But here she is. So I recorded part of the process on just my phone, and I posted that yesterday. If any of you saw it. Here she is. I had the camera and my phone there, and I thought I was recording painting the background, but apparently I forgot to hit record. So yeah, I did the background just a bit more muted. It's just a nice steel gray to try to enhance her coloring without introducing a whole nother color. I felt like it would just be a little much. So she is just with a nice silvery kind of background. Here is La Muerta. Steph Wilson, hello. Hello, Snow. Welcome to the stream. And here is the Lady Death. I'll show you guys my quick layout. So I just went over my pencils and, flipped it back and forth to try to make sure I had a decent sketch. I went ahead and did the pencils in advance. Since it's the weekend, I kind of just, took a little extra time to do this. So here she is. I lightboxed it onto my paper, and then we're gonna put in all the detail, fix anything that needs fixing, and get to work. And I finished this last night. I'll show you guys. Here is the Zatanna. So this is part of my Christmas giveaways, and this was prize number 1 was Zatanna, and here she is. So this one will be packed up tomorrow and shipped out to her new owner. So this was prize number 1 for my Christmas list, and as of right now, my Christmas commissions are finished. I just have one raffle, like the Christmas party winner that I need to do a Medusa for. That's for Mr. E. And then I'm done. And a huge shout out to Philip. Thank you so much for your order. You got a watercolor wishes set. I'm really excited about that. Yes, Mr. E, I know I have to get you your sketch. I have not forgotten. All right, so here we go. This one is complete, and the Lady Satanis and La Muerta are finished. Devin, hello. Rupert, hi. Joyanne, hello from Vancouver. Christy Misty, Allie, Oscar. Have I missed anyone? Keeman, hello. All right, so Lady Death. My plan with Lady Death is I'm going to do probably a dark navy blue background, and then I'm going to paint her hair with white acrylic so that I don't have to ink all of her hairlines, and it's a whole thing. Whereas if I just make it pure white paint, it's super nice and easy, and it'll give her a fun look. So that's what I'm going to do. Aw. Thank you, David. That's so kind. Thank you. Yes, finally, Carmen. I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Whoop, whoop. I've been so worried. Thankfully, a few people on here wrote it out for me, and did the tan in Satanis, all caps. So now I will remember. The all caps really worked. I think it works when you shout it, Dawn. Yes, except for the golden ticket. I have high hopes that someone's going to get that soon. Oh my god. All right, her chin needed to come down a little bit. Oh, really, Philip? Thank you for letting me know. I'm so sorry about that. I'll look into it. I don't know what the issue could be, but yes, I will definitely try to get that fixed. Okay, so I want it to be cap sleeve top made out of lace. I hate drawing lace. I don't know why I'm having myself do it here, but that's what I'm going to do. And here is going to be lace up. So we're giving her like a little lingerie situation. And then maybe I'll put a skull right here. I think that'll look pretty nice. Yeah. So we're going to give her some lace, and I want the lace to kind of have, you know, a little bit of a spiky style appearance, but not completely even or symmetrical, or otherwise it just, I don't know, it looks too unnatural to me, and it has kind of a, if it's too perfect a pattern. Thank you for trying to get something off of the Divinica site, Philip. I appreciate it so much, and I will ask for some tech help to try to figure this out for you. Snoo clothing, yes. And Snow, I got out your sketch, and I'm trying to plan her outfit. That's really what's taking me so long, is trying to figure out what kind of clothes I want to give her. I'm not sure I like what I have penciled in so far, and I'm so sorry. It literally isn't going to take me very long to get that done, so I promise I have not forgotten, like, at all. Thank you, Philip. Okay, so I'm just going to get it to mirror on this side somewhat. And then just big Lady Death boobies. It is cold here, Michael. Looking forward to seeing you. Good evening, Stanley. Art Designs. Oh, Art C Designs. I am using 0.3 mechanical pencil. Okay, let's get a little skull going on in here. Fair enough, Snow. Heather Gibson, hello. Welcome to the stream, hun. Okay, so we are not seeing a ton of her arm on this side, so I need to have the crisscross crossing right down there. Are you ready to party with Brian and the Fiends? Yes, I am, Philip. Roger, hello. I'm doing great. How are you? Hello at the fan art. Welcome to the stream today. Okay. So, because I am doing little ties, it needs a ribbon at the top, and then just for a little bit of additional movement and interest on the page itself, down at the bottom, I have all the little ribbon strings kind of flowing away. They're kind of creating the end point down at the bottom. And I haven't decided what color I'm going to do them, but I'm kind of leaning to pretty basic colors for Lady Death on this piece. You know, I might not go super duper colorful. Let's give that ribbon a little twist right here. And then this one is just a short ribbon. And it's going to just end right there. So I need to take that up a little bit higher. And then here we go. And then this is the end point of the ribbon. And then here, just give it some simple little grommets. And that's the side of, so I'll make this like black latex or something. And then we have her arm, the lace up. Sorry guys, I'll look up in a second and catch up on comments and questions. All right, there we go. One side done. What's the idea behind this costume? I don't know, randomness, scribbles that I'm trying to turn into something. Joseph, thank you. Jeff Martin, I did. Thank you very much. Here is a little curl of her hair. Now I might put light ink on her hair strands and then just finish it out with the white paint. I haven't decided in full what I'm gonna do. This is all very random. We will just run through on inspiration. It's stuff what looks good. Yes, exactly. Oh, nice with the fan art. Okay, and then she's just, you know, typical top underneath. So think of this like a little bit of an underbust corset, like a short one, so it'll have a small amount of boning in it. Oh my god. You guys are going to go to town on that phrasing, I'm sure. Okay, now to get this part in. So that this poor little bow down here is really getting a booby squash. Who do I think is the better pet, Momo or Pabu? I think Momo? Momo's the little, like, red panda, right? Red ferret, maybe crossbreed with a red. Okay, yes. I like Momo. Is anybody else having buffering issues? Okay, so it goes underneath there and then back out here, back out here, underneath there, underneath here. This one's in the wrong spot. It's Twitch, not me. Okay, thank you, Mystery. All right, let me check. It's possible I did some kind of fuck up on my Wi-Fi. Others seem to be seeing Facebook fine. I think it's me. Sorry. Let me, yeah, okay. I have been getting some Facebook comments, so at least I'm seeing them. Must be all this snow. I know. So much snow here right now. It's intense. Okay, so here we're just going to see a little bit of a side view of her ribbons. Go. All right. Yay. I'm happy with that. Just a little bit of extra detail. I did see Colette Turner's fully tattooed Lady Death. It's amazing. No, Sherlock doesn't go play in the snow. He is very much a indoor only cat. So I'll just have, like, the base of her arms are just going to kind of fade off into the piece. I might actually just make this sheer up here and not pattern the lace. I think that that's what I'm going to do. So it'll kind of have a little bit of like a thickness, like an embroidered looking edge, and then the actual cloth inside will have a sheer like appearance. Not like mine. Eli's giving me the middle finger because of all the bad weather and if I'm responsible. Oh, as if I'm responsible. Yeah. That's just because he can't fit through the door frames. Who is Colette Turner? She is an amazing artist. You can look her up on Instagram. Oh, what the fan art is explaining. Okay, line art is complete. Happiness. Time to move on to inking. I'm just getting all of my ink pens. Don't want that one. Damn it. I don't know why it's always in here. All right. Here are my inking pens of choice. The reason why I'm using these ones is because I know for sure that they don't bleed on this paper with watercolor. It really depends on the paper you're using as to what is going to work or not work for you. So always test your pens and paper if you're going to be doing any kind of coloring with them. One more stream and then we lose Dawn for a week. True story, Philip. Yes. I actually, I need to check. I may not even be able to go live Tuesday the following week. It depends. I might have an appointment. So I'll keep you guys posted though. I will have a couple announcements to announce. As far as certain things I'm skipping, I'll be skipping my regular Friday auction this coming week because I'll be in Sworn Fest. So I won't do an auction this coming week, and then I'll figure out my live streaming schedule, and I'll also let you all know in my email that comes out every Wednesday, in my diaries email. Yes, this coming Tuesday I will be live. Yes. I need to do Hell Witch this coming Tuesday so that I finish all 4. And then probably what I'm going to do is I'll bring all 4 pieces to Sworn Fest and just do little silent auction at my table. I'm still not entirely sure, but I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Ed. I am not doing Lady Death cosplay. Bless her heart. Lady Death is awesome, but there is no way in hell or heaven or any universe that I am going to walk around in that outfit. Never happening. Hello, Ryan. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Shauna, hi and welcome. Happy Sunday. Sean, hello, hello. So I'm doing the lace ups that are on top, and then I'll do the ones that are underneath after. Otherwise it's so easy to get confused on the lines and forget which one goes where. There we go. Now I'll do the ones underneath. I see you may be going to MegaCon in Orlando. I so hope to be able to go this year. Oh, it would be so great to see you there, Sarah. Sir Capybara, hello and welcome. Thank you. All right, first little lace up done, then I'll finish these two down here. I'm using them kind of as like my hand warm up. I don't want to start with inking on her face, even though I'm so tempted to every time. Do I have Dan cooking hamburgers in the snow? No, we cook them in the house. Always ask permission before inking on her. Oh, funny, Rob. These need to line up. I need to just put the connector ribbon right here, so let's plan that out. There we go. All right, I'm gonna switch to a thicker pen here. Dr. Dark, hello, welcome to the stream. And I'm just going to make it a little bit like ruched or gathering in the center right there. You've been drawing all day between looking at houses. Oh, are you moving? Or are you buying a house? No, I hadn't really made that connection at all. And I think once it's all colored in and everything is just black, it won't have that appearance. Buying, fancy, nice. Congratulations. Juan, hello, welcome to the stream. Ooh, you put an offer on a nice one today. Yay, I'm so happy for you. Oh, good, Allie. Thank you. I certainly did not intend for this to look like a Oktoberfest-esque outfit, like at all. Housing market stinks though, yeah. Right now everything's really expensive, right? Sometimes, John. It depends on the character. Lady Death has lots of frontage, as you put it, though. So I have to really remember to give her more than I usually do. Yeah. Light blue with tiny white anchors. Oh, that's so awesome, Allie. This is a commission. No, these are pieces I'm taking with me to Sworn Fest. Rurutu, hello, happy Sunday. I've often wondered what the average comic book bust size is. I have no idea, honestly. So I drew her arm in full underneath her little cap sleeves because this is gonna be like see-through mesh here. Will she have fluff hair and snoo energy? You know, somewhat, I suppose. I wasn't really going for snoo power right now, though. If she has some by accident, I suppose it'll be a happy accident. Next weekend, D-Dog. All right. It is time to work on her face. I'm sure there's other things I could be doing, but I don't wanna. I wanna work on her face now. So, face time. Whoop whoop. Dawn, do what Dawn wants. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, John. Buenas noches, Hacion. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yay, thank you, John. I'm glad that you liked the Lady Satanis. I'm looking forward to coloring Lady Death. I'm hoping I can get some good colors going for her. to make her eyes a little bit smaller. Steve, hello! Welcome to the stream. I can't wait to see you soon. Now we just need a big poster of it, John. Thank you. I'm going to give her eyebrows a little bit more thickness. All right, I might go a little bit lighter in pen for her nose. So I'm gonna get my warm gray pen. Warm gray is not the color that I use for Lady Death. I always do cool gray for Lady Death's skin tone, but I don't have a cool gray pen. There's some of these like center lines on the face and stuff that just a harsh black line is just a little too harsh in my opinion. I may even do some light inking on her hair just so I can see it through my paints. I haven't decided though. So Lady Death has a bold red lip. But even so, I'm doing at least my initial ink lines. I'm doing them with the warm gray as well. Just, it's a personal preference thing. And I don't ever actually finish out the inks. Joker Nato, hello, welcome. She seems like a worm kind of death. Blue Dragon, doing great. How are you? I will not, Philip. Moobot's on my side today. Win-win. She is, John. The outside of her cape, when she's wearing a cape, the outside of her cape is black and the inside lining is red. So she does have red represented sometimes, but I'm not going to do red for this one just because I've already, you know, Lady Satanis is, you know, primarily reds and orange reds, and then La Muerta, of course, has a lot of red too, so I'm going to use some of the other colors for Lady Death. I'm going to go more blue for Lady Death, and then I haven't decided about Hell Witch yet. Lizam, thank you so much for the follow. Is that challenging when there's just black and white? No, not really. I don't think so. I suppose for some things, perhaps, but in this case, you know, it could be my famous last words, but I'm not too concerned about, the black and the gray tones so much. I'm really honestly wanting to try sometime to do a digital to do a all white cover, you know, or commission myself to do a digital colors of something and everything is white, you know, and just shaded in a nice way. I see a lot of game art that's done like that, and I'm just fascinated by it. That will be hard. Black and gold. Maybe I shall see where the mood takes me, Rurutu. I have thought about making her the little ribbons gold. Her skeleton, her skull right here will most certainly be gold. I'm basically just trying to bear in mind all the other pieces I've already done, because I will be scanning them all and submitting them to Coffin Comics for use if they wish. And so they'll kind of be a little bit like a set, and I don't know. I don't know why I have it stuck in my head to try to like make them all somewhat complement each other. I feel like you need to use some red. I know, right, Steve? It's a little weird to not use red. She will always have the bold red lip because that is Lady Death's signature. Is there any character you haven't drawn yet that you really want to professionally? I'm trying to think. Not that I can think of. I've kind of hit all of my, unless someone can recall me saying something that I'm not remembering, I've kind of, thankfully, I'm very grateful, I've been able to draw all the characters that I really, really wanted to professionally already. So I could always take a go at them again. My big ones were sorry, I'm really stuttering today. My big two for me was Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn. I got to draw them together on a cover, which was super cool. Have I ever done Killer Frost? No. Maybe once, like for a quick sketch or something. Joker has lip envy. I have not drawn Killer Frost professionally. I've drawn her as commission, I believe. Devin, I know. Devin is the memory banks. I am lucky. Okay. I need to figure out where these go, and I don't wanna. I did a sketch cover of Killer Frost. Thank you, Devin. I thought I had. I can't remember the art I drew, but I do remember looking up the character and studying up her look. My memory blows. Okay. So. Goes this way. And this way. And uno mas. That. And then there would be the other one. Anyway, I just need to kind of make it look matching somewhat. So that everything is correct. Jeff, hello! Welcome to the stream today. Happy Sunday. Alright, so I just need to design her earrings and then we can move on to all the other things that we are going to be doing. Now, I was thinking to do skulls on her ears too, but now I don't think so. One is enough skulls. Here's a refresher. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Okay. That was some fun holographic paint I used. I had fun with that one. That is not what I'm going for, Jeff. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like gold sparkly hanging jewelry situation. There we go. Yeah, some kind of sparkly. I mean, I wasn't thinking diamonds. I was thinking more gold or some kind of stone. Okay, and then her hair is going to curl in front of the other one. 1 hour and 40 minutes to go. All right. Time to motivate. Thank you, Philip. Okay. I'm not erasing the whole thing because I'm going to keep her hairline so that I can see. We need a mac and cheese countdown clock to the end of the stream. I know, right? All right. If 2 people have gotten the Oktoberfest vibe from this, that is concerning to me. I was definitely not trying to do Oktoberfest. No offense to Oktoberfest. It just literally didn't cross my mind, and that's not what I'm going for here. So I'm going to try to think, I guess, about the coloring a little bit or something to remove the Oktoberfest vibe. Probably if it's all lacy and black, hopefully that should help. It's just literally all I'm trying to do is come up with a different outfit than something I've already drawn, which is a lot of outfits. Yes, I have, Philip. I have. I just hate random mutts and shit. Yeah, basically. Good one, Steve. Also true. Oh, absolutely, what the fanner. I just don't know if that was really, it's not super duper a Lady Death vibe, though Brian does definitely have, he does those live streams, the beer with Brian. So maybe this can be the beer with Brian one. Lady Death is dressed up for her beer with Brian. We get tans in July and August. Do we, though? Do we? I certainly never get a tan. But you know what? I don't get a tan anywhere. I lived in I've lived in Mexico. I've lived in Honduras for many years. Lived in Florida. Pale as a ghost. All right. Color time. Lady Death herself, I pretty much stick to standard cool gray Copic markers. I don't honestly even use watercolor for Lady Death. Tanning's not worth it unless you have the skin for it. Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't. I burn, peel, and then end up paler than when I started. I do very much like the fake tans, you know, so sometimes in the summer I'll do them and I'm like, oh my god, I look so awesome. Except that I have to be super careful or I'll just look orange, so it's all in very small amounts. Don't count me as one. I've been listening since the beginning. I don't think it looks too much like Oktoberfest. Oh, I was very much counting you as one. I didn't know that you were here from the beginning, Jeff, so I thought that you got that vibe instantly as soon as you came on. I know. My skin is like, you can see my like blue veins underneath. Okay, I'm really annoyed about it. Everyone thinks it's a whole German thing, and no, it's not. Germany is not... Oh, sorry, Allie. Okay, we don't want to be striking a nerve for Allie either. Okay, I'm getting all distracted. You guys are distraction. Aggressive distraction. I was counting you as one and what the fan art as one. Mick translucent. Nice. Okay. This is always so kind of, it's nerve-wracking. Been to a wedding in Bavaria and everyone was asking if we traveled to Oktoberfest. No. You burst into flames. You are a beautiful distraction, Steve. Yeah, pretty much I'll burst into flames as well. Vampire Painting Studios, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I'm leaning towards this blue with maybe an underpaint of this blue. So we're going to go with this blue first and then go over it with the dark blue. The reason why I'm going dark on this one is so that her hair really pops. Are we all vampires here? Yes, I think so. Okay, here we go. I hate this tape. Like, the level of how much I hate this tape, I almost had the thought to be one of those people and call the art store and tell them this tape is the worst thing ever and they should stop having it. I literally almost did it. And then I'm like, no, I'm not going to be one of those people. Vampire confirmed for John. It's the worst tape, and it was so expensive. You fall into the werewolf category. That's amazing. Well, because it's the only tape I have currently, Rob. Why not blue painter's tape? Because it's blue. And it will throw off my eye. Lack of quality costs. Think of all the money they lost on returns. Well, I've already opened it, so I can't return it, but it was $20-something for a roll of tape that's complete shit. They would probably appreciate it if I let them know. Labris, hello! Welcome to the stream. You're lucky. You missed my complaining. I went too low. I went too low. I got overly excited about my ribbons. Maybe you could have got a cheaper roll if it was only partially shit. Right. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm not trying to return it. I just literally, you know, anybody else who buys this tape to use for their paintings is going to have an unhappy time. Like me. I am unhappy. I am pissed, actually. It's okay. I'm going to try to find the tape that I bought last time. I actually dug it out of the trash so that I can get the same tape because I need that tape. I don't like this tape. Is it sticking too much to the paper? No, Labris, it's not sticking too much to the paper. It doesn't stick enough. So I'll like press it down and get it fully stuck and then it just comes off. And that's super annoying. Soul Rayan, hello, thank you. Oscar the Grouch levels pissed or Sherlock level pissed? You know, Dawn level pissed is really aggressive. Steven, long time no talk. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it does defeat the purpose of the tape, right? Hanu Soul, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you can even see it. Like if you look closely, it's not even sticking to itself. Look at that. You know? Washi tape would be better. Look at this. See? It doesn't even stick to itself correctly. I am having a tape rant. I'm very grumpy about my tape currently. I'm really, really grumpy about my tape. Here's my roll that's empty, and I need this tape. You've been doing well. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. No, don't anyone buy me tape. I'm clearly very intense about tape, so don't buy me tape. No, because it's blue. I can't use blue. She was explaining how she loves the tape. Yes. I'm gonna darken my lines up a teeny bit for her hair. Hopefully they will be covered by my white paint idea, but hopefully this way I'll be able to see them a little bit for when I'm doing my painting, and then I will stop messing around and I will get to working on her skin. Do not send me multicolored tape. No. Because I can rage against something I bought. You know? I made the decision to buy this tape. I thought it would be fine, but I cannot. No matter how angry I may be, I am not going to rage about your tape. And that's really going to be difficult. I'm sure I just need to look on Amazon and see if they have my tape. And if they have my tape, then the world is better and I can stop bitching and whining. So we just need to wait for me to have a minute to do some shopping. Don't bring me blue tape. God damn it. I'm going to break something. She can't have a shit fit in the middle of Sworn Fest. Oh my god. You guys. Ah! The inner rage. I'm gonna like implode so hard that you won't be able to like, I'll disappear. I'll have imploded so intensely. Please do not bring me blue tape. Oh! Perfect for me. Let's see what's perfect for me. No! God damn it! Do not want. 0 out of 10. Okay. We're done. Back into happy mode. It's Rainbowlicious. Yes, I'm so all about the pretty colors in every other situation, but not around my trigger. Walmart has camo tape. Yes, Dan uses that for like taping his weight bars. Ooh, sparkly tape is fun. That is true. I have sparkly washi tape. I have lost... You guys are so hard distracting me. What am I... okay, here we go. I was going to be coloring. Hal, hello! I'm being a little bit ragey today. Apologies in advance. Everyone's pissing me off. You are a distraction. And I don't want blue tape. Alright, cool gray. Cool gray 0, 000, 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 if I'm feeling adventurous. It is cold. I'm always cold though, Hal. Gonna take blue for you. Be wearing the super town. Ask if you use yourself as... oh dear Lord. Oh my god. You know, why have I become an STD now? Like, I'm still very confused about this. What is happening? Super talented Dawn shirt, and I'm gonna ask you if you use yourself as oh my god. And I don't have a corner to send you to. I hear you light blue Davidus. Okay. Cool Gray 00. We are gonna take a whirl, see if we like it. Dawn panel question number. How large is the mirror in your art studio? Oh my god. So usually I do my base color with watercolor. And honestly, it's very fabulous to do it that way. Copic takes longer to like fill everything, but I don't have the right color for Lady Death's skin, and her skin is very specific, and I'm really not trying to screw it up. So we are going to just stick with what I use for regular commission time. And just give her her nice, cool gray, ash, ghostly white skin tone. It's going to be so light you guys aren't going to see it for a little while, but I'll zoom in a little bit. I have an hour and a half, right? Something like that. Time to motivate. And boy, oh boy, do I have makeup plans for her. It's gonna be fun. Okay, let's get cool gray number 0. If you have about the right amount of time for a 15 minutes. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm using cool gray number 0 now. Just giving her a nice shadow right there. Speaking of shadows, am I casting a shadow for you guys on the art, or am I off to the side enough? Nope, I'm okay. Okay, and now I'm going to go darker still. I'm going to go to cool gray number 1. No shadow, Windows. Oh, good one. So Copic marker gets lighter as it dries. I'm not entirely sure why that happens, but it does. So I generally end up having to go darker than I plan to, and then it lightens out to the right color. To be able to make a shadow. Alright, let's get C2. Giving her a little bit more shadow on her nose. And let's start getting some more shadows going on in her eyes. Now I'm going to cool gray number 1. And cool gray 0 to blend all this out. Carmen, hello. Oh, sorry, I just saw the Blue Dragon about the paper. It's any paper that I use with Copics with. It's kind of been that way since the day I started with Copics. There's just something about them. Maybe it's their alcohol-based ink, or I'm not sure, but they always dry light. They do on this paper, though. They look darker than usual, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to do cool gray number 0. Time to start mapping out her cheekbone. They are so not being good, Carmen. I haven't sent anyone to the corner. Don't take their word for it. There are misbehaviors all around. Do not bring me blue tape. I think I'm actually going to leave that kind of strong chiseled cheekbone situation. True, Blue Dragon has not been misbehaving. I'm going to get C00 and just kind of blend it out into her lower chin. And perhaps even go a little darker. Javier, hello! Blending out that edge a little bit so she has a nice smooth transition to her cheek. Okay. Now, once all of her hair is in, I'll probably need to put drop shadows on her skin from her hair, but I'll figure that out at the end. Okay, let's just blend that out a little bit. Thank you, Javier. I get Cool Gray 00. Just smooth out that center spot a little bit. It'll dry lighter in just a second. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that for now. Ooh, eyes. Okay. For Lady Death's eyes, I have started to color them actually quite dark and then add pops of highlights in her eyes, and that gives them a little bit more of that rounded, glossy eyeball appearance as opposed to just flat white or matte. Don't listen to them, Colinator. They are misbehaving. So this is round 1. This is a much darker shadow than I used on her face. And then I'm going to blend it out towards the center of her eye. Let's take Cool Gray number 1. We're going to do a little blend, blend, blend. Just to soften it out a little bit. Okay. Then, highlights. And that really makes her eyes pop, in my opinion. But, makeup. I want to do makeup, and I want to put a little bit of a purple undertone into her skin. I use purple on Lady Death for rouge and anything. Of course, it's a more pink, it's going more into the reds than blue is. And so I kind of use it as blush and anywhere where, you know, the skin would have a little bit more of a flushed appearance. It's just with Lady Death and Harley Quinn, I use purple instead of pink. This is BV40s. Put a little bit on her nose. Yes, purple. So, yeah, I'll use BV40s, or I have a few more of the blue violet in the 0 range. I have 2 zeros, 3 zeros, and 4 zeros. And so I use them depending on, you know, what tone I feel is needed, but they're super handy. You can even do it when you're digitally coloring. Just use purple as a blush or, you know, warmer flushing tones for the really pale characters that literally have 0 pigmentation in their skin. Okay. I want to do the makeup. I'm tempted to do the makeup, but we should probably move on to a few other things. I'm waiting for her skin to be fully dry before I do lip color on her there. Now, because I want to have a sheer appearance looking top of her top, so like I'm not making this sheer, but I'm making this sheer. I need to color all the way through it as if that top wasn't there. And then I can add toner gray on top of that, and it will make it look sheer. Double A Malifactor. What paper am I using? Right now I'm using a watercolor paper. It's not the exact same brand as I usually use, but it is watercolor paper. All right. Cool Gray 00. I'm going to refill it before I get going on all of that skin that I need to do. Okay. Cool Gray 00. Here we go. Ooh, it's a brand new one. Do I have? Cool Grade 00 refill time. Do I ever use 150-pound paper? No, I use 100-pound paper, and then I think my watercolor paper is 140 pounds. I don't know that, like, my watercolor paper is 300 GSM. That's what I know. I can't remember the poundage, and it's in a drawer that I'd have to move my lights for. Okay, C00, refill time. I work from home always, John. Who is my favorite artist? That is a loaded question. I have so many favorite artists. And there's, you know, favorite comic artists. There's favorite fashion artist and designer. Yes. Watercolor, you can see the texture for sure. I usually use hot press watercolor paper. This is cold press, but I'm using the back side of it, which isn't as textured, which is nice because I actually really hate it when the paper is super textured. Carmen, this is the same paper that I did your sketch with. Okay, I've got to just keep my head down, work on this for a minute to get her boobies right. I may even put a little bit of that purple tone onto her chest as well. Just give it a slight flushed appearance here too. Okay, cool gray number 0 is next. Thank you, Vernon. Okay, sorry guys, I have kind of missed a bit of the chat. I'm gonna keep missing the chat for a minute. Okay, and let's try cool grain number 1. Okay, and I'm going to start dabbing along the line here. The Copic marker is still, like, the ink on her skin is still wet, so I'm trying to get a like soft blended shadow from her lace just to start, and then once it's dry, then I'll go put a sharper line in there. But for right now, I'm just kind of getting a soft line, because Copic will almost start blending itself a little bit. I don't notice it when I'm just looking at my commission pieces with my eye, but when I see them on like the time-lapse paints, I'll really notice that it starts to smooth itself out. It's really amazing how alcohol-based markers do that. Okay, maybe I'll put one more shadow bit right there, but I'm gonna wait and see. Okay, let's start working on the rest. I'm coloring through a lot of her hair here, just in case my paint lines aren't super clean. Yes, this is Lady Death. It's interesting. The color, when I'm first applying the ink, it looks almost like warm gray, and then it starts going more with a blue cast to it once it dries. Super random. I'm doing cool gray number 0 now. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to refill C0. Thank you, Favor Cow. Okay, and I'm putting a little bit of shadow from her lace top, which is of course not complete yet. So I'm getting the shading in for her skin. I'm doing it far more messy than her actual skin, but I'm still shading in where all the contours would be, because you'll see that through the lace. I'm not trying to make this solid cloth. It's going to be somewhat sheer or see-through, and as such we would see the skin underneath. So that's why I'm coloring her skin here as if the top wasn't there. Well, it isn't a warm color, Carmen. This is the cool grays, so they're the blue undertone, but when it's wet, it seems to appear like warm gray on this paper. It's not always like that. Just on this paper, it appears warm, and then it dries out cool. It's super weird. Okay, I'm gonna blend out right here a little bit. Go. Tonight is hamburgers. Okay, I'm gonna just save time, and I'm gonna do cool gray in all of this. Cool gray number 1. Because it would be in a bit more shadow, so I'm just going to save myself from having to go over it a few times, and I'm just going to do cool gray number 1. All right, there we go. That's done. Let's start getting a bit more shadow in here. And C2. Go. Here, you like her cheekbones? Yay! Thank you. Okay, I just need to do a little bit of her stomach down here. I'm not carrying the art all the way to the edge. Well, you know, kind of like this. It'll be a little bit of like an open edge. So that's kind of what I plan to do with the Lady Death one here. For this one, I painted it completely to the edge, but that's because it's such a dark piece. Chicken Alfredo, yum yum. Oh, is Hanu Soul heading out? See you later, Hanu Soul, much love. Okay, so let's just finish out a little bit of her skin here. Cool 00. It'll be edgish, yes, that's right. You had chili dogs? Ooh, yummy! Okay, cool 0, which is almost out of ink, but I think I can push it till the end here. Okay, cool gray number 1. There we go, something kind of like that. All right, and now I'm gonna do some drop shadows all around. So let's get the drop shadows in. I might do cool gray number maybe 3. I'll see if it's dark enough. So this part is dry. So like last time when I put those dots there, they kind of spread out and blended softly into the ink that was already there. Now I want a hard shadow line, drop shadow. And as such, I wait for it to dry and add that one. So I'm doing this over a dry section so that the lines will stay where I put them. They're not going to blend. There we go. I want a good shadow from the skull. Go. I think I'm going to put a little bit more shadow right here. Shadow right there. I do. It's important. All right. I'm happy with it so far. We are making relatively decent progress. All right, I'm going to put away my cool gray markers for now. I'm going to work on her lip tone, because that's fun. First, I'm going to put a little bit of shadow in her mouth on her teeth. It's always best to do that before one paints the lips red. Yes, right now I'm using Copic markers, Pedro, and I do a mixture of Copic markers, watercolor, and colored pencil. Lipstick. My reds. Okay, so my reds that I use are R24, R46, these ones. Now, you're not going to be able to see them. These are the reds that I use. I may or may not use all of them this time, but we'll see. You're going to have to get over it and start using colored pencil. Blue Dragon, were you the one that was saying you don't like the texture on the paper? Like that it shows up that? Because neither do I, but I did find one little workaround. I'm still testing it, but it does seem to work rather well. But maybe you weren't the person that said that. Okay. R24, here we go. You hate colored pencil. Well, then don't use colored pencil. If you hate it, then definitely don't use it. Too gritty. Yeah. It was you. Okay, well, the only thing that I've found that you can kind of take wax-based colored pencils. So this would work for wax ones, not watercolor ones. With watercolor ones, just add water and it takes away that grit. And you can actually do it with just a damp brush, not a wet brush, and it'll just slowly smooth them out a little bit. Or, I'm still experimenting with this. I didn't have high enough alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. High enough alcohol content, rubbing alcohol, at the time. So it didn't work perfectly for me. But if you, I got this brush right here. It's kind of rough. It's really cheap. And you dip this in rubbing alcohol, and then you go over the wax-based colored pencil, and it'll almost turn it into a paint texture, and you can blend pretty good. Oh, thank you, Labris. Okay, that's base color, so it's very orange. But now I'm going to start adding in my other reds, and that'll help it not look quite so orangey, which I'm not trying to go for here. And now I have to start being careful that I don't go too close to the edge because it keeps spreading a little bit. It'll keep kind of working its way towards the edge. So I don't want to overfill it or it's going to bleed out of my lines. Okay, now I'm getting our 24 again. That was the light orangey tone that I put down first, and I'm just blending the red into the lighter tone. And this will hopefully give her lips a little bit more dimension. I don't want them to look completely flat. Back in the hotel from the second day. Looks like you're busy. Aw, I hope you guys had a good one. Can't wait to see you at Calgary Con too. All right. R39 is Garnet. It's the next darkest tone. So I probably could have gotten away with inking her lips in black, but I can just do that at the end. So that's what I'll do. I'll probably add some black line where I feel it's needed, because her lip color now is darker than the ink lines, and as such, you can't see them. Okay, so Garnet is in. Thank you, Philip. I just wanted the shape to be a little bit different. I've got to start motivating, don't I, guys? All right, there we go. Happiness. It's gold time. 24. Go. And YR24, shadow number 1. And then YR27. Go. Do you get to keep the originals of your work, or do the copyright people take them? Curious how that works. In comic art, the artists in general, unless there's some other kind of contract that's been worked out, most commonly the artist gets to keep the original, and that's a big part of original art sale is a big part of artist income. So yeah, we do keep the original art and put them up for sale at conventions, you know, email lists, websites, stuff like that. From what I've heard in Japan with manga, the publishers do keep the original art, but not here in the West, for the most part. I actually read something, yeah, it was something that changed in the late 70s, because it used to be that way here too. And I think Neil Adams really did a lot to make that happen in comic art. So thank you, Neil Adams. From what I've read. I wasn't there at the time, so I honestly don't know. Okay, I want to do her makeup because it's super important. I do have the colors memorized. Yes, Ed. Okay, I don't know what color I want to make her eyes. Yeah, a little bit with the fan art. I don't know that I want to do some crazy color. I think I'm going to keep Lady Death kind of in browns and cool muted tones. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit easygoing on Lady Death this time. Interesting color. So I actually bought myself some colored pencils to kind of emulate Lady Death's skin tone color. I got myself a gray, it's like a cool gray, Payne's gray, 30%. And I should be able to use it as a blender into her skin. Yeah. So I can kind of do a little bit of a transition here. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more, Steve. Surely you've seen some of the times I've really amped it up on her makeup. I have like fluorescent pink going up into her like hairline sometimes. I was thinking though, I really want like some fluorescent. I wonder if the luminance colored pencils that I do have like a hot fuchsia pink. That would be fun. Okay, next up is the darker shade of that color. Oh my god, everything just comes into proper focus once Lady Death has her like eye makeup. And it's like, okay, I see her. There she is. Lady Death is here. And black. Can you imagine what the fan art if like Demon Slayer or, you know, Naruto or any of these like really popular mangas, if the originals were on the market? Can you imagine? Yep. Here she comes. We are now having a Lady Death sighting. So all of this, I'm using Caran d'Ache Luminance colors. So they are wax-based and won't be reactivated by any kind of moisture, which is good because if I decide that her skin needs to have more contrast or whatever, I can watercolor over this, I can Copic marker over it, and the colored pencil tone is not affected. It doesn't smudge, it won't smear, it just stays put because it doesn't interact with any of the other mediums that I'm going to be using on the piece of paper. So this is my like safe colored pencils. That's amazing, Mose. eBay would surpass the Amazon stocks, right? There we go. Okay, let's get her black outfit in. So, for black, I use toner gray markers. So, let's get some toner gray going on. How are we doing? We have half an hour. Oh my God! So, I'm going to start with toner gray number 3, and then I'll work up. So here is going to be shiny, 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 shiny. This is going to be like a sheer tone. And then I haven't decided on the ribbons yet. Ribbons will be a game time decision. I'm kicking that can a little bit further down the road. So let's start with the sheer elements. So with sheer stuff, it just gets way darker along the edges. And then I have to do some parts that are just nearly see-through. I need to go lighter. Let's do toner gray number 1. Cutie boy! Just made chicken parm. Nice! God damn it, my toner gray is dry. Okay, let's do toner gray number 5. I'm going to start trying to get that sheer appearance going a little bit more. This would be along the edges, and then there should be a few little creases here and there. Let's do toner gray number 3. Thank you, Tony. Oh, yay. Thank you, cutie boy. Okay, don't be alarmed, everyone. I am coloring through with her hair, but I'm going to be painting her hair with white acrylic paint. That's why I can get away with, you know, coloring through like this and covering up her hair. So I might put a lace pattern in her hair, in her top right here. I don't know. Because it's like not skin tone in there, I'm having a hard time getting across the sheer appearance. But we'll see. Thank you, Varus. Oh, sorry, Labris. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping in to say hi. Yeah, I think a little bit of a texture or something will help. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning toward. Okay, so just getting a few little creases in the clothing. See you later, Stanley. Have a great week. Hello, Fallen One. Hello, this Saner Art. Oh, Dies, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for the raid. How is everyone doing? Thank you, Fallen One. Much appreciated. Woo! Surprisingly dark marker. The real salties, I am working on a Lady Death drawing right now. No. Toner gray. Number 2. Just blend some of this out. All right. That is the sheer part of her top. I may add a few more like wrinkles into the cloth or something to give it more of that appearance. Actually, let's just do that right now. Put a couple little... Really what makes something sheer look sheer is just having, you know, places where you see the cloth overlap, and of course, it, you know, seeing through to whatever is underneath. There's just not really much of note under there. It's like, here, have a sexy shoulder. How did you make the skull pendant look copperish? It's a mixture of 3 colors. And yeah, it's basically just start with yellow and then add shadows around it, and that's how it looks coppery. It does look like sheer material. Well, yay! Thank you. I'll still try to find more ways to make it look sheer, maybe. But yay, I'm glad that you guys are kind of getting what I'm trying to go for there. Happiness. All right. Here, I'm going to do contrast in materials, and these we're going to do far more of a latex style appearance. I have a little cheat that I do for trying to make something look more leather / latexy. And I do a quick plan in pencil first. Just makes my life so much easier. All of this would be in shadow. And then what I'm probably going to do, because I plan to have the background be a dark blue tone, I'll paint this with dark blue, add the black onto it, and then do some highlights with white. Thank you, Fallen One. That's so kind. Okay, so something kind of like that. should help with the appearance of, or, you know, help with the illusion of more of a latex material here. And I think I'm gonna do, I don't know that I want to do sheer here. I'll probably do latex as well. This will just be the one sheer spot. So we're just going to give this sort of a leathery appearance as well. Thank you, Ed. So perhaps I am going to be adventurous and make the ribbons not black. Maybe make the ribbons gold too, so that she just has a little bit of gold here and there. Perhaps, maybe. All right, I have gotten to no watercolor painting at all today. Fail, fail. But we're gonna get a little bit done right now because I want dark blue right here. This is my dark blue. We are having family day tomorrow. My kids are out of school. I still need to work, but I work from home, so it's not the end of the world. All right. I would like 492 in the background and then up to 485. So it's going to look like a really happy blue to start with, but it will become less happy soon. Don't you worry. 492. 492. Hello, Change Griffin. Welcome to the stream today. 492. Here goes. I plan to paint her hair in acrylic on top of this. That is why I'm painting over all that. I'm going to do one side first and then move over to the other side. And now I'm going to mix it with a very dark dark blue. Thank you, Jane Griffin. All right, I'm gonna do the other side now. I don't really want the base to be super colorful. I'm probably just gonna let it fade out, which gives me a few more options as far as her ribbons as well. you. All right, next side. Running out of desk space. Okay, sorry guys, I can't look up at the moment. We want it kind of messy. Loosey goosey happiness. 492. I'm just getting a little bit more saturation in the color and picking up a little bit more dark as well. Woo! We just want to have ourselves some fun here. And I have to do all of this stuff while the paper is still wet, or it's not going to look very nice. Aw, thank you, Rob. That's so sweet. Okay, 492. Little bit more saturation. I can still kind of see where I intended for her hair to be, so I should be able to complete that. Okay, and I'm going to use dark blue on her top. So all the leather, actually, you know what? Now I'm kind of changing my mind. Maybe I don't want it to have any blue because there's a blue background and maybe that's enough blue. So her hair is going to be added in with paint. Well, I want it to be black. I'm just wondering if I want it to have like if it, you know how latex and leather somewhat serve like a mirror to pick up the ambient colors. No, I appreciate the suggestions, but I'm not going to change the color. I'm deciding between picking up some blue or not picking up any blue at all. I think I'm going to have it pick up some blue. Because technically it would. I'm just going to make it a little bit less saturated. I'm going to go more just for the navy mixed with a bunch of water. Go less saturated. Oh, good. Thank you, Ed. So I'm going to take care of a lot of the shading in Copic. But I'm just getting a little bit of a ambient color onto the latex / leather. Oh, no worries, Fallen One. Okay, so it's just picking up the ambient colors. Then I will give this a little hit with the blow dryer. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the blue tone in the background. I think this will work nicely for the whole set. Bueno. Okay. Prepare thyself for the blow dryer. See you later, Ed. Have a fantastic week. Yeah, some ice vibes. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, so this is dry. I'm going to start getting the black of her top in. And then I may not have time to work on her hair. Well, yeah, clearly I won't. But what I can do is I can try to make sure to film it maybe. The watercolor did a little bit of what watercolor does. Aw, thank you, Umbras. Welcome to the stream today. All right, so I'm literally just going to do a tiny, tiny bit of this because it is time for me to go and time for us to raid. I'm going to do toner grade number 7 here. Who told my body it's a perfect idea? Aw, sorry. That's so rough, Allie. Do I not have a social one? I am sorry, Umbras. I truly thought I did. Thank you so much, Blue Dragon. This might be my favorite Lady Death you've done. Thank you. Sarah, that means so much. Thank you. Yay. Thank you, Rob. I'm sorry. T4 minutes. Yikes, yikes. All right, perhaps we should go raid someone. Who should we raid? Keeman, are you live right now? Thank you, how do I say your name? Corumbras? Raid Cal Art. See you later, Allie. So much love to you. Okala Art. All right, I don't think I know them. Let's check Kala Art. I just need to go. I don't think I follow them. Yikes. Corumbras. Yikes. Yeah, let's raid Rika Draws. Cor or Umbras. Yeah, I probably am trying to pronounce it incorrectly. I'm sorry. Umbras, if you're okay with that, that's great by me. Good night, everyone. Okay, I need to just get a raid going. Sloppy Octopus, hello. I don't think I've raided Calvin Sims in a really long time. Let's raid Calvin Sims. Just because. Raid. Calvin Sims. All right. Getting the raid going. We'll go raid Calvin Sims. I will try to make sure to film the remainder of this piece so that I can post it online for you guys to see. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I love you all bunches and bunches. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you for one more live stream on Tuesday. All right. Love you guys. Let's go raid.